this video, I'm gonna be sharing the only 3 supplements that I would recommend to a complete beginner if you're trying to transform your body this year. Check it out. How are y'all doing? It's Aaron Alanis, CEO and founder of Basics, and in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing the only 3 supplements that I would recommend for a complete beginner or someone that's trying to optimize their health above just looking good in the mirrors. Because for those of you all that don't know, I used to take anabolic steroids. So back in the day, I used to prioritize my fitness over my actual health in terms of blood markers and the way that my body was actually operating, and that caused me to start taking things that I shouldn't have been taking at a very young age. And when I say very young, I mean about 19 to 20 years old, right? So after I got off, I bounced up in terms of the scale, and when I bounced up on the scale, I felt really bad about myself, because obviously when you're taking that stuff, you can be able to gain a lot of muscle mass with very little work ethic. And when I chose to get off, I lost all my work ethic that I developed as a high school athlete, right? So then in order for me to get back in shape, I knew that I needed to do it by focusing on my health. I needed to focus on the things that were actually going to get me the results, which was hard work, consistency, and discipline on my cardio routine, my workout routine, and my nutrition. And when I was taking supplements, guys, I was taking the very minimal things because I was a broke college student when I was trying to get back in shape. So the only 3 supplements were these right here that I'm gonna be recommending to you all. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So the first one that I started taking, it's just a regular whey protein. If you're someone that prefers vegan protein or you don't really like dairy, hey, there's a lot of vegan options out there that you can get. The only reason to get a protein powder, guys, is if that you're trying not to cook all the time and you also enjoy recipes with protein powder in them. Say for example, if you like overnight oats, or if you like smoothies with protein powder mixed in there, that way you can just have the best of both worlds in terms of fast carbohydrates to use for your workouts and a protein source to go ahead and recover and just help your muscles rebuild themselves to be stronger than last time. Then a protein powder is a really good supplement that you can start taking immediately, right? Secondly, you can also start taking a creatine monohydrate. Now, creatine monohydrate is really, really good because this is gonna help you get more out of your workouts in terms of getting some extra sets in there and also being able to be more explosive. So whenever I'm taking creatine and I'm cutting, I end up finding myself feeling like I'm bulking up in terms of the explosiveness that I have. Now, is creatine gonna be the big difference maker for you that you've been looking for your whole life? Not at all. It's not a magic pill. It's not the magic formula like SpongeBob or whatever. Like, it's just a regular supplement that you can take that can assist you in terms of building more muscle. And you might see a little bit of weight jump up on the scale, but just understand that that's good weight and not bad weight. And last but not least, I would recommend for everybody to start taking a multivitamin because again, guys, when it comes down to dialing in your health, it's not just about the way you look in the mirror. I've talked to all of my clients before about this very concept, right? And the very concept is just understanding that if you focus on your health and you focus on doing the right amount of the right workouts and you focus on eating the right amount of the right foods, the results are gonna come over time and you just have to be patient with yourself. But if you're someone that actually wants to focus on becoming the best version of yourself, you wanna have more mental clarity, reduce your brain fog, increase your athletic performance, and you also wanna be able to look your best year round, all you need is these 3 supplements.
But wait, there's more.
One more that I recommend for you all as a bonus is Metamucil. This is a fiber supplement that you can start taking to go ahead and stack onto each one of your meals. Say for example, and again, you don't gotta put Metamucil on your chicken or your beef or anything. The way that I do it personally, and just to kind of break this down for you guys, this is a fiber supplement, right? So when you have more fiber, this can reduce your appetite because in my case, my body is a mesomorph. So you have ectomorphs, you have mesomorphs, and you have endomorphs. If you are familiar with American football, the way I like to break that down is you have your wide receivers / DBs, you have your running backs / linebackers, and then you have your linemen, like O-line and D-line. And for me, I have like the linebacker type of physique. And with that being said, hunger is something that I struggle with very often, right? Meaning I'm always hungry. And if I'm always hungry and I'm trying to cut down and I'm trying to keep my weight at a low level in terms of just lower body fat percentage so I can be healthy year round because my body naturally wants to be a little bit heavier, I need to reduce my hunger slightly, right? So the way that I do it personally is I have 2 servings of Metamucil in the morning with a little bit of water. I mix it in, drink it right away, and then I also have 2 servings of Metamucil for lunch. And then when I say for lunch, like on top of my lunch. So say for example, if my breakfast is a overnight oatmeal, I might have on the side 12 ounces of water with 2 servings of Metamucil, stir that up, drink it, right? And then for my lunch, say for example, it's chicken, rice, and broccoli, I will have the 2 servings of Metamucil, put them in a 12-ounce cup, stir it up a little bit, drink that, and I'm ready to rock, right? Something that also helps me out with mitigating my hunger is Mio. So Mio is just a 0 calorie or close to 0 calorie water flavoring that when you are drinking your water and you're having your Metamucil, you can go ahead and suppress your appetite in a healthy way that can allow you to stop getting you're not gonna be as tempted to go get crumble cookie. You're not gonna be as tempted to go get Pizza Hut or Domino's or whatever the case may be. When it comes down to you know, pursuing your fat loss goals and your six-pack goals, because I'll tell you what, guys, when it comes down to me achieving my fitness goals, it was harder than I thought it was gonna be, right? And when I say it was harder than I thought it was gonna be, it required more effort out of me on the front end. It required more mindset shifts from me on the front end. And it also required me to go ahead and change my environment and the way that I was operating as a human being, right? And was it worth it? It was completely worth it, but was it harder than I thought it was gonna be initially? For sure. But with these supplements here that I recommended to you all, you should have no problem with making that job a little bit easier. Just understand, guys, that you can't buy your way out of being fat. You know, there's liposuction and stuff like that. If that's the way you want to do it, cool. But again, even if you get liposuction, guys, even if you don't like change your dietary, protocols for yourself, you're going to find yourself reverting back to that same weight if you're not careful, right? And if you can do it naturally, in terms of you just focusing on the basics with your workout routine, your nutrition, your cardio, when you take minimal supplements, your body's gonna be much better off because of it. So thank you all for watching this video. I wanted to make a more raw video for you all, for those of you all that know. With the shorts that I put, they are very hyper edited. And another video coming out this Friday, the editing is really, really good too, with drone shots and letterboxes. If you know, you know. And today I just wanted to make sure I uploaded this to make sure that I can provide you all some value and stay on the new schedule that I plan on committing to for the foreseeable future. So thank you all for watching. And if you're wanting my help specifically when it comes down to helping you out with your fitness, workout routine, your nutrition protocols, and just accountability, right? Because when it comes down to fitness, guys, it's not the easiest thing to do by yourself. Can you do it by yourself? Sure. But if you're someone that is very similar to my clients, say for example, if you're a sales professional, you're a mortgage lender, you work in tech, you're a software engineer, whatever the case may be, you're much better off investing into yourself through a professional. That way, instead of you having to learn how to do this for yourself for 5 years, 10 years, we can help you, mitigate that time period. But thank you all for watching. And if no one's told you in a minute, I'll tell you right now, it's time to get your shit together, man. See ya.